I think the best thing about living in Australia, though, we get to ride kangaroos to school.
I never got to ride a kangaroo to school. I got stuck riding the wombats.
Wait, I'm actually curious. Like, don't you guys call buckets billies?
No, a billy's a different sort of thing.
Like a fire kettle.
It's like a cross between a bucket and a kettle. Like it's got a little lip on it to pour the water out of it, and it's what you
Oh, it's
use
just like
to
make tea and stuff.
it's what you use to boil water over a fire.
Okay, yeah, I know what that is, but I didn't know they're called billies.
Yeah.
That's...
Whereas we call a bucket. Though we do say aluminium.
Yeah.
I say aluminum.
Because you're a fucking freak. A fun thing about Australia, because we are multicultural, we actually take on not just like the old English way of things of like saying sweets and pudding and stuff like that, but we also say the American thing like candy and all that sort of stuff. Because we're exposed to pretty much every culture, because there's nothing else to do in Australia. We're surrounded by water. We can't go visit other countries. We just watch them on TV.
But I'm actually kind of curious to something. What is New Zealand considered? Like, is it in a part of Australia? Is it the same or no?
No, no, no.
No.
Fuck those Kiwi bastards.
New Zealand's basically our neighbours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
So, Mr. Jester.
What?
What are some of the best stereotypes for Australians that you've had or heard of?
Kangaroos, mainly.
Like riding kangaroos, eating kangaroos, or being kangaroos? Because there are like
Riding and fighting. That sounded so wrong.
you don't want to punch on with a kangaroo. I
Yeah,
tell you
they'll
now.
kick your butt.
A good thing to do with a kangaroo, you get an axe, right? When the kangaroo tries its friggin' death kick, you dodge to the side and you take the axe to its tail. Once they lose their tail, they don't have the counterbalance. They're done. They'll fall over, and then you can. After that, you can cook it and eat it. It's pretty good.
Oh.
Just so you know, we're not joking about eating kangaroo. They're actually quite tasty. Because they bounce around a lot. It's
I'm actually kind of curious. How often do you guys see like sugar gliders there?
Sugar gliders?
Oh, you don't know as well?
I don't think we do have sugar gliders here. We have possums a lot.
They're like
sugar gliders
like little
are squirrels,
marsupials,
aren't they?
Yeah.
I've never
small
seen a
little-
squirrel in my life.
We see koalas a lot. Well, actually, we hear them more than we see them. At our old house, they used to sit up at night having
I
sex.
was kind of curious because we have like nine sugar gliders. So my mom says they're from Australia and stuff like that. It might be from different part, but I'm
actually
not
a thing we did to kind of fuck over America. California didn't have a lot of trees back in the gold rush era, so a lot of Australians took over gum trees, eucalyptus trees, and planted them there. Now, do you know about California and its bushfire history and how bad it is?
Not really.
Well, it's basically because we took those eucalyptus trees over there. Like the eucalyptus trees, they thrived in California and just grew like crazy. And the way eucalyptus trees reproduce is by like they have a bud that falls off the tree, and then at a certain temperature, that bud explodes out. And what happens? The fire burns all the undergrowth out, and the bud then sits on the burnt ground and grows a new tree. And to do that, to do all that process, the trees are extremely flammable. So Australia has a huge problem with bushfires, and then Australians took those trees over to California, and now they have a humongous problem with bushfires. Australia, we just trolled you guys like really hard.
But you griefed our world.
Yeah.
I'll use my armored baller then.
Oh, have you ever heard of Vegemite?
What do you mind?
Yeah. It's a spread we use on toast.
I don't want to die.
Oh, I think that's not familiar then, but I'm not fully sure.
Basically, whenever Americans try to eat it, they try too much because like you got something like peanut butter where you can eat like a spoonful of it and it still tastes good, whereas Vegemite, like, you can't eat it on its own. It'll kill you. You have to have it on toast, and you have to have like margarine or butter on that toast. And
Yeah, Vegemite does sound familiar.
yeah, it's funny seeing Americans try to eat it because I think I saw like Channing Tatum try to eat it one time, and he just like took an entire spoonful of it, and pretty much every Australian watching that just cringed because they knew that he was like he was dead. Just plain Australian stereotype. They put a shrimp on the barbie.
What does that mean?
It was some stupid ad campaign, but it was completely wrong. Australians don't put shrimps on the barbie. They put snags on the barbie, which are sausages.
Me.
But and another good one is the old Crocodile Dundee's. You call that a knife? This is a knife. Like Australia, every Australian actually owns a knife that's at least 5 inches long, like at the very least. Because we don't have guns here, see. It also means that we don't like have school shootings.
We have school knifings.
I
No,
actually
we
do
just
get
punch-
mugged at school.
Yeah, we just punch on at school.
Bring your kangaroo to school. You'll be
Like,
defended for a couple
it
days.
really is a situation, like, in Australia, instead of having school shootings, you just kind of punch on if you don't like someone, and then you become mates. It's like all my mates are just from people I've punched on with at school. It's all good. We don't have to drive all the way out here. Wait, let's be...
We just spawned right outside of it.
It's like
Yeah,
rugby where you move forward or something. I think. I don't know. I don't know how rugby works actually. I do know that rugby has something to do with Beyonce. Like halfway through, Beyonce just starts dancing in it. I'm pretty sure that's a rule, isn't it? Or is that
Yeah,
is
I'm
that
not
just
sure.
the championship?
She always says to the left because you got to always pass backwards to the left.
No, I think that's gridiron.
this guy's glitched out.
I don't think I don't even think Beyonce knows the rules. I gotta ask, which state are you in?
Hold on, let me guess. Oh, I had one before. I don't know. I was gonna guess Middle America.
Yeah, I was gonna say his accent sounds like Midwestern.
Wait, what?
What state are
Who's?
you in?
Idaho.
Idaho.
Yeah. Which is not sure what's considered. It's like northwestern.
their bloody thing for like Western, Midwestern, and all that. It's like completely screwed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you have to guess what state from Australia we're from. Which ones do you know? I'm guessing it'd be none.
The only things I'm aware of is that there's 4 parts of it.
There's
That's all.
there's 5 states
That's all I know.
and 2 territories.
There is. I'm stupid.
Yeah, there's technically 7 parts.
Yeah, the last time I studied on Australia was like in.
See, we study America quite a lot because Australia's plan is to actually like work with China to take over America because I mean we're fucked already. So.
I thought we were going to be working with the Russians.
Well, the Russians are with China and North Korea.
That's right.
Yeah, we welcome our Chinese overlords when they finally take over Australia. It's either have China take us over or it's have India take us over. And India's like they've got creepy looking eyes. Not up for that.
Yeah, the
when
last time I studied in Australia was like 2 years ago. We didn't even learn much. It was like a month of assignments.
Yeah. Well, you can basically learn everything about Australia in a month.
Apparently not.
If you paid attention.
You all have to make sure you have a good vehicle out to get there in.
You've probably chosen some piece of shit, haven't you?
I've got the best vehicle in the game.
Idiot!
Let's go, boys.
Actually, that's a good segue into the first stereotype I could find of Idaho. Apparently,
Wait, what?
people in Idaho, if it has wheels, they will put a gun rack on it.
But get over to El Burro Heights first. There's a boat there you can use as tender.
Oh crap! I actually knocked off my vest. No. Oh crap! Switching my mask. Aw, crap! Now I'm not armored.
Apparently, Idaho is #1 for doomsday preppers.
Doomsday?
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know about.
You guys like wearing waders and going fly fishing?
Okay then.
You guys like living out of trailer parks? Idahoans like their red meat. That sounds good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. And apparently they're also really into the whole Republican movement. Everyone lives on a farm.
That's not true at all. There's only like 1 or 2 farms.
And,
I live on a farm.
And you guys really love potatoes, apparently.
Well, what state in America does not? Or U.S.
Funnily enough, all of that could like literally describe the area I live. Like, I live in a nice mountainous area where like everyone fucking has guns on everything. Even though Australia, it's hard to get guns, they still have them. There's all these potato farms, like every direction you go, you have to go through potato farms from my house.
One of my first jobs was at a potato farm.
Yeah, and you didn't fucking go.
No, I went to the first time I got a job as a potato farmer, just not the second time.
Children. I know of. Officially. Who needs a paper?
Oh god, no.
Just hit every. What the f- What is going on? What is happening back there?